Imagine a world reborn from the ashes, stronger and more connected than ever before. It's the year 2500, 400 years after the survivors in 2126 began piecing together a fractured planet. I'm your guide once again through this speculative tale, blending lessons from the past with dreams of the future. We'll see how humanity turned division into unity, chaos into progress, and Earth into a launch pad for the stars. This isn't just a story. It's a vision of hope, exploration, and the endless drive to reach beyond our limits. Let's pick up where we left off. In 2126, pockets of humanity clung to life across the globe. Tribes scavenged ruins, enclaves like Aotearoa Ascendant and the Alpine Accord guarded their tech, and fragile alliances formed through the Global Remnant Accord. Over the next centuries, that accord grew into something powerful. Shared knowledge spread like wildfire, blueprints for clean energy, cures for radiation sickness, and ways to heal the land. Conflicts faded as people realized survival meant working together. By the 2200s, a worldwide federation emerged, the United Earth Coalition. It brought nations under one banner, pooling resources to rebuild. No more hoarding. Instead, teams from every continent collaborated on massive projects. The atmosphere cleared, thanks to cloud seeding tech and bacteria that ate up fog. Forests regrew, oceans teemed with life again, and the sun shone bright without the haze of nuclear winter. This unity didn't happen overnight. It took generations of talks, treaties, and shared hardships to build trust. Leaders from different cultures met in neutral zones, like Restore Geneva, to hammer out rules for fair resource sharing. Education programs taught kids about the old war's mistakes, using virtual reality simulations to show the devastation so no one would forget. On Earth, life thrives in harmony. In what was once North America, megacities have risen from the rubble. Places like the rebuilt New York, now called Nova York, buzz with activity. People live in towering arcologies, self-sustaining buildings with farms on every level, powered by fusion reactors. These structures are like vertical worlds. Lower floors for manufacturing, middle ones for homes and schools, and tops for parks with real trees. Daily life is efficient. Robots handle chores, leaving time for community events. Communities share stories around communal holograms, teaching kids about the old war to prevent repeats. Leadership comes from elected councils, where voices from all backgrounds decide on everything from water distribution to tech upgrades. In the evenings, families gather in public squares to watch holographic plays retelling survival tales from the 2100s. Down in Aotearoa Ascendant, formerly New Zealand, the domes have expanded into open-air paradises. Bioengineered plants clean the soil, turning contaminated dirt into rich earth for crops. Geothermal energy lights up homes and powers desalination plants that provide fresh water. They've opened borders, welcoming traders and scientists from afar. Education focuses on stewardship of the planet, with students learning to program drones for global aid missions, like delivering seeds to barren areas or monitoring wildlife recovery. Kids as young as 10 join field trips to restored forests, planting trees and learning about ecology. Society here emphasizes balance. Workdays are short, with time for cultural dances and storytelling sessions that honor Maori traditions blended with new tech. The Alpine Accord in Switzerland has evolved too. Their automated factories now produce goods for the whole coalition, tools, medicines, and cybernetic aids that help people adapt to any environment, like enhanced lungs for high-altitude work. Mountain trade routes connect to Europe, where rebuilt cities like Paris blend old charm with new tech, such as floating markets on the Seine powered by solar sails. Hydroelectric dams power vast networks, and councils meet to plan joint ventures, like restoring the Rhine River to its pre-war glory. Researchers here focus on longevity. Genetic therapies extend lives to 150 years, allowing elders to pass down wisdom directly. Daily routines include alpine hikes with exosuits for safety and community feasts featuring cheeses made from lab-grown milk. Africa shines as a center of innovation. Desert oases have grown into bustling hubs, thanks to solar desalination plants that turn sand into fertile ground and provide endless water. In the Congo basins, communities use biotech to grow glowing fungi for light and salves from local plants that heal wounds faster than ever. Pan-African pacts have strengthened, with oral traditions now recorded in digital archives shared worldwide. Herders and farmers exchange knowledge via satellite links, turning vast lands into productive farms that feed millions. Cities like New Nairobi rise with solar towers that store energy for night use, and markets buzz with traders bartering tech gadgets for fresh produce. Education is hands-on. Youth apprenticeships teach sustainable farming, with simulations showing how to adapt to changing climates. In Asia, China's underground cities have surfaced into grand metropolises. Their exosuits and vertical farms are now standard across the coalition, producing food in stacked layers that mimic natural ecosystems. A massive space elevator, built by China in the 2300s, stretches from Earth's equator to orbit. It's a marvel of engineering, a carbon nanotube cable thousands of miles long, carrying cargo and people up without rockets. This elevator made space travel cheap and routine, uniting humanity's push to the stars. But it's more than a lift. It serves as a docking hub for spaceships. Shuttles from the Moon and Mars dock here to unload resources like rare metals from lunar mines or Martian water ice. In return, Earth sends up supplies, food, machinery, and even tourists for short visits. The hub is a busy station in geostationary orbit, with repair bays, living quarters for crews, and zero-gravity labs. Workers in magnetic boots float through corridors, coordinating shipments that keep colonies alive. Nearby, India's city-states have merged into a vibrant federation. Ancient wisdom guides modern life, with engineers building fusion power trains that connect continents via undersea tunnels. Festivals celebrate Diwali with drone light shows, symbolizing hope after darkness. Europe's patchwork has woven into a tapestry of cooperation. The British Isles seafaring clans now operate global fleets, transporting goods across oceans with wind-assisted sails and fusion engines. France's vineyards produce safe, nutritious fruits traded fairly, with varieties engineered for better nutrition. Russia's tundras host research stations where scientists study climate recovery, sharing data with everyone through open networks. These stations are like Arctic outposts, heated domes where teams drill ice cores to track environmental changes, and evenings feature shared meals of lab-grown meats. South America's Amazon thrives with integrated ecosystems. Tribes use wind-powered tech to sustain terraces in the Andes, feeding diverse communities with crops like quinoa enhanced for higher yields. Rivers are cleaned with nanofilters, allowing fish stocks to rebound. Cities like Neo Rio blend samba music with holographic art, where street performers use augmented reality to tell stories of rebirth. Australia's outback stations have become launch sites for space missions, with convoys drilling aquifers to support growing populations. These sites feature massive railguns for launching payloads, reducing rocket needs. Communities here are tight-knit, with barbecues under starry skies where astronomers share telescope views. As we look up, space exploration defines this era. Humanity's unity fueled a golden age of discovery. By the 2200s, colonies dotted the moon. Lunar bases started small, domes dug into craters for protection from radiation and meteors. Now they're thriving cities with populations in the millions. People live under domed habitats with artificial gravity from spinning sections, preventing bone loss during long stays. Growing food happens in hydroponic greenhouses lit by LED suns that mimic Earth's daylight cycle. Water comes from ice mined at the poles, recycled in closed loops with zero waste. Jobs range from mining helium-3 for fusion fuel, scooped from the regolith with robotic diggers, to building telescopes that peer deep into space. Life on the moon feels like a frontier town. Communities gather in central plazas for Earth viewing parties, where holograms show home planet's blue glow. Kids attend schools via virtual links to Earth, learning astronomy hands-on by operating rovers on the surface. Challenges include dust storms that clog machinery, so maintenance crews in sealed suits patrol regularly. Healthcare uses telemedicine from Earth, with 3D printed organs for emergencies. Tourism is big. Visitors ride the space elevator to the hub, then shuttle to lunar resorts for low-gravity sports. Mars takes it further. The red planet became habitable through centuries of effort. First, robots terraformed it, releasing greenhouse gases from factories to warm air, planting hardy algae in craters to produce oxygen over decades. By 2400, domed cities covered valleys, with magnetic shields generated by orbital satellites blocking harmful radiation. Colonists live in pressurized habitats, wearing light suits outside for dust storms that can last weeks. Daily life involves farming in vast greenhouses, where genetically modified crops like super potatoes grow in Martian soil, enriched with earth microbes and nutrients. These farms are massive, acres under transparent domes with automated harvesters. Water is extracted from underground aquifers discovered by seismic probes or imported from comets towed by tugs. Transportation uses electric rovers for short trips and hyperloops, vacuum tubes, for speedy travel between cities like Olympus City in the shadow of the Great Volcano. Education emphasizes self-reliance. Schools teach piloting drones, repairing life support systems, and even basic terraforming. Challenges abound. Low gravity requires exercise regimens, and occasional quakes from the planet's core demand sturdy buildings. But perks include stunning views, double moons rising, or canyons deeper than Earth's Grand Canyon explored by adventure teams. Research thrives. Labs study ancient fossils hinting at past life, sharing findings back to Earth instantly via laser comms. Scientists on Mars built massive telescopes on the surface and its moons, Phobos and Deimos. These observatories, free from Earth's atmosphere, spotted distant worlds with crystal clarity. One breakthrough came in 2400, discovering a planet called Elysium Prime, orbiting a nearby star about 50 light-years away. Upon this discovery, humans started creating something massive to prepare for the future. It's Earth-like, vast oceans covering 70% of the surface, a breathable atmosphere with oxygen levels similar to ours, and signs of plant life detected through green chlorophyll signatures in spectral analysis. Telescopes revealed continents with river systems, mountain ranges, and even weather patterns like storms and seasons. In 2450, probes were sent ahead at 10% the speed of light to conduct detailed surveys, but they haven't arrived yet. They'll take 500 years to reach the planet. Signals carrying their findings will travel back at near light speed, taking an additional 50 years to reach Earth and Mars. The planet's gravity is close to Earth's, with a day length of 25 hours and mild temperatures averaging 20 degrees Celsius. It's a blank canvas for humanity, with potential for farming, mining, and building without the scars of our old world. But risks exist: unknown viruses or geological instability, so the mission plans careful surveys upon arrival. Humanity hasn't ventured beyond our solar system yet, no faster-than-light travel discovered, with ships limited to 10% the speed of light. But the Coalition's biggest project is the Odyssey Ark, a gigantic spaceship designed to carry 10,000 pioneers to Elysium Prime. This vessel is a floating world, miles long, with rotating sections for gravity to keep bodies healthy, farms spanning decks for fresh food, factories for repairs, and living quarters like small towns. Powered by advanced fusion drives and solar sails that catch starlight for extra push, it will take 500 years to reach the new planet. The Odyssey is almost arriving at the planet when the information from the probes also reaches back to Earth and Mars, providing real-time confirmation for the settlers. The journey relies on generations living aboard. Pioneers will raise children, educate them in schools focused on science, history, and the mission's goal to establish a new human home. Teachers will use simulations to show Elysium's landscapes, ensuring each generation understand their role in this epic voyage. Families will form communities, with traditions evolving over time, holidays marking launch anniversaries, art depicting the stars. Life support systems recycle air and water perfectly, with hydroponic gardens providing variety. Challenges like resource management will build resilience, preparing them for planetfall. Unity turns survival into prosperity. Technology, shared openly, lifts everyone. Quantum networks connect minds across planets, fostering ideas that solve old problems. Inequality has faded. Resources flow where needed most. Yet challenges remain: space hazards like solar flares that require shielded bunkers, or ethical debates on genetic tweaks for off-world life, ensuring adaptations don't divide people. Beauty blooms in unexpected ways. On Earth, wildflowers carpet old craters. On the Moon, meteor showers light up the sky like fireworks. On Mars, sunrises paint the horizon in reds and purples, with dust devils dancing in the distance. Auroras light lunar nights brighter than before. As we wrap up this journey, thank you for coming along. If it inspires thoughts, share them below. Next time, we'll dive into life aboard the Odyssey Ark, how generations live, work, raise families, and dream during that 500-year voyage. Until then, look to the stars and ponder the paths ahead.